Hey you, today we're going to be talking all about Etsy fees. I'm going to dive deep into each one of the Etsy fees and show you some examples of fees that I've been charged in my Etsy shop. If you're thinking about starting an Etsy shop and you want to know all about the various Etsy fees, then stay tuned. Welcome to Healthy, Wealthy, Skinny, where we focus on the steps to help you live a healthy, wealthy, and skinny life. I'm Sean, and if you are ready to start thriving and not just surviving, go ahead and hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon so you get a notification every week when I drop a new video. And be sure to stay until the very end because, as always, I've got something special for you. Let's talk Etsy fees. There are quite a few of them, so I'll go over each one in detail and show you some real-world examples in my Etsy shop. I'll start by going through the basic fees that everyone is charged, and then I'll go through some of the optional fees that depend on where your shop is located or how you want to run your Etsy shop. I'll leave timestamps in the description so you can jump around to different sections of the video just in case you need a refresher on any one of the fee descriptions. I want to begin by saying that you should always validate the Etsy fee policy by going directly to the Etsy site. I will explain the fees as they are at the time of me recording this video, but please use the link in the description to go to the Etsy site and verify that there are no changes. The first fee that everyone is charged is a listing fee. You would be charged a listing fee of 20 cents for every item you list on Etsy. The listing fee is charged when you create a new listing or if you renew a listing. Every time you sell an item on Etsy, if you want to sell the item again, you have to renew the listing, which results in another 20-cent listing fee. On Etsy, there is a such thing as a private listing, and this is a custom listing that you make for an individual customer. For private listings, you're only charged the 20-cent listing fee after that customer purchases your item. If you list multiple quantities of an item and a customer purchases multiple quantities, then you're charged a 20-cent listing fee for each item that that person purchases. So let me kind of clear that up. So let's say I'm selling this t-shirt, and of course you can buy one or you can buy 5. If a person comes in and buys 5 of this t-shirt, then I'm going to be charged 20 cents for each one of the t-shirts that that person purchases. Etsy listings expire after 4 months. That means that if an item hasn't sold in 4 months, you'll need to renew the listing. You can renew the listing manually, or you can turn on Etsy's auto renew feature, and Etsy will automatically renew the listing and charge you the 20 cents listing fee. The next fee that everyone is charged is a transaction fee. When you make a sale on Etsy, you'll be charged 5% of the price that you display for the item and 5% of your shipping and gift wrapping fees. Those fees are charged separately, so when you look in your Etsy account, you'll see a 5% charge for the price of the item, and then you'll see where Etsy will charge you 5% of your shipping or gift wrapping. Let's go to my laptop and look at an example from my Etsy shop. Here we are in my Etsy shop manager, and we're going to use this Valentine's Day shirt as an example. The price of the shirt is $24. As you can see here, I was charged a transaction fee of $1.20. That is 5% of the $24 listing price for the shirt, which results in a transaction fee of $1.20. You'll also notice that I was not charged an additional transaction fee for shipping or gift wrapping because for my t-shirts, I offer free shipping. Transaction fees are deducted from your current balance as the sale occurs, and you can see them reflected in your payment account. The next Etsy fee you're going to be charged is a payment processing fee. When you sell on Etsy, you can use their payment processing, which is called Etsy Payments. Etsy charges a payment processing fee for every transaction processed through Etsy Payments. In case you're not quite sure what Etsy Payments really is, Etsy Pay is what's going to allow you to take multiple types of payments like credit cards, debit cards, Etsy gift cards, Google Pay, Apple Pay, and some bank transfers. The payment processing fee varies depending on where your bank account is located. For those of you located in the U.S., the payment processing fee is 3% plus 25 cents. So that's 3% of what you're selling your item for plus 25 cents. You can find the Etsy payment processing fee where you're located by looking in the Etsy payment policy. And again, I have that linked down in the description. Let's look at an example of the payment processing fee in my shop. Let's jump back over to my laptop. Let's look at the same example of the Valentine's Day shirt. Here you can see I was charged a payment processing fee of 97 cents. The cost of the shirt was $24, and 3% of $24 is 72 cents. When we add the additional 25 cents for the payment processing fee, we get a total of 97 cents. Okay, so we've talked about the listing fee, the transaction fee, and the payment processing fee. And those are some of the mandatory fees that everyone is charged for doing business on Etsy. Now let's look at some of the optional fees. These are conditional fees that you can either decide to pay or not if you want to use these services, or they're dependent upon where you're located. The first optional fee is shipping fees. Depending on where you're located, Etsy gives you the option of purchasing shipping labels directly from the Etsy platform. The price of your shipping labels is going to vary. It's going to depend on the carrier you use and the origin and destination, meaning where you're shipping from and where you're shipping to, and the dimensions of the package that you're going to be shipping. If you add things like a signature confirmation or insurance to your package, then those fees are going to be added to your shipping costs as well. If you're selling in the US and you're using USPS, Etsy will also allow you to purchase return shipping labels. So this is where if you ship out an item and your customer needs to send it back for whatever reason, you can issue them a return label. The next fee in the optional category are your advertising and promotional fees. Etsy gives you the option to purchase Etsy ads or off-site ads. If you decide to turn on Etsy ads, what you do is set a daily budget. So you'll say, I want to spend $10 a day on ads or $50 a day on ads. So you determine how much you pay for Etsy ads on a daily basis. Off-site ads work a little differently. Etsy purchases ad space on other platforms like search engines or social networks. If you've been on another platform or searching around in Google and you see an Etsy site pop up, that is an off-site Etsy ad. If you opt in to participate in off-site ads and your ad is shown on another network, if a person clicks on your ad and makes a purchase within 30 days of clicking on that ad, then you'll be charged an off-site ad fee. The amount you pay for your off-site ad fee is dependent upon how much money you make in your Etsy shop in a 365-day period. So yes, it is a little bit more complicated than the regular Etsy ads. But let's break it down. The standard off-site ads fee is 15% of your orders. And you're charged this 15% if you make less than $10,000 in Etsy sales in a 365-day time period. If you make more than $10,000 in a 365-day time period, then you'll be charged at a rate of 12% of your orders. Etsy explains this in detail in their payment policy, so I definitely recommend you go and check that out. The next optional fee is the Etsy subscription fee. Etsy offers a service called Etsy Plus, which is a subscription service that just gives you a few more Etsy tools. The Etsy Plus subscription fee is $10 a month, and if you live in the US, then you will be charged sales tax on that subscription fee. Some of the things that you get with your Etsy Plus subscription are 15 listing credits and $5 US in ad credits. Your 15 listing credits and your $5 in ad credits must be used within that 1 month period. They are not transferable from month to month. Etsy Plus subscribers have the option to register a free .store domain or get 50% off regular extensions like .com, .net, or .ca. And these domain registrations are done through a third-party company. And the final optional fee is the regulatory operating fee. And this fee is charged based on where you live. Sellers in certain countries will be charged a regulatory operating fee, and the amount of the fee is based on the country that you live in. The fee is a fixed percentage of the listing price of your item, plus your shipping and your gift wrapping charge. As of the time of this recording, the countries that are charged regulatory operating fees are the United Kingdom, France, Italy, Spain, and Turkey. I have placed a link in the description so you can go to the Etsy site and find out the regulatory operating fee for each one of those countries. So there you have it. Those are all of the Etsy fees explained. I've told you the Etsy fees that everyone is charged, which is the price of doing business on Etsy, and then some optional fees that really depend on how you want to run your business or where you're located. I hope you found this information helpful, and if you have, I would love for you to hit that like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. We would love to welcome you to the family. You are now at the point where it is bonus time. You've made it to the end of the video, and I promised you something special. All you have to do is look down in the description, click on the link, give me your email address, and I will send it your way. But before you do that, I'd like for you to click on the video right below me. Yeah, the one right there. Because I've got some more cool stuff to share with you, and I'm going to meet you over there. Bye for now.